Finally, this weekend, and I'm gonna build something small today. So this is the Lego Icons Retro Food Truck. So this is a gift with purchase. I actually got this when I bought the Monkey Kid. What's that? The Megapolis City that I just built, but unfortunately, it has been delayed because of the split shipment. But at least it's here, so I'm gonna build this today. I'm pretty excited because it's a really nice looking food truck. Unfortunately, I'm yet to able to afford the natural museum just because I spend the money to buy the monkey kit set because the monkey kit set is only available on lego.com, but then the what's that the natural museum gonna be available from lots of places. Well, not right now, but I think from April, like other local store will start having it. So yeah, this is the retro food truck. If we purchase, no QR code. Got used to that already. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so we've got 3 bags. Pretty sure I can finish building this today. So 4 number bags. I'll just leave it here. And then we'll start building this. The problem with this food truck is the threshold is 330 Newton dollars. It's actually pretty high. And the set itself, if you go to lego.com and then search the set, it actually tells you how much they're planning to sell. So this is just say $45, but $45 is probably a bit too expensive given that the Lego City, the new burger truck, uh, without discount is like 35 Newton dollars. So I don't think this had more pieces. That's why I'm saying like, hey, even they selling at $45 is still pretty expensive compared to regular Lego sets. So let's see if this set indeed gets something or indeed worth the price. So we start by building the hot dog merchant. So it say retro food truck, so it didn't specifically say that it's selling hot dog, but you can see here, a bun and a sausage, then definitely hot dog. Of course, the merchant might have something shady and sell something else, but then that's up to how you write your own story. Anyway, so he has a clamp to, oh, is it called clamp? I think the thong to, um, hold the sausage. I mean, he can use hands, but then it's not that hygienic if he use his hands, right? Do you want to buy a hot dog if the cook just directly use their hands? Probably not. But then if you go to the restaurant, how can you tell, people inside the restaurant actually, following all the hygiene code and stuff, right? There's always a risk when you dine outside. Anyway, I think it's going to be a fun, small build. Well, at least from the beginning, how you build the chassis is a little bit different compared to other food truck that I've built before. So that's a good start. But we'll see, what happened. But either way, the food truck itself already looks a bit different. That's why I'm very interested in this. First, I will buy the natural museum at some point, just because all the spending and stuff right now, can't really buy sets like before, like day one. Hey, I'll just buy this set and build later. First, try to look after my spending, but the other thing is, really running out of space. So have to be, plan ahead on how to increase my collections. Can't just say, oh yeah, this is good set day one and go buy it, right? Then, it will start creating problem because, recently in New Zealand it's pretty hot, the weather. Um, so at some point, I would love to insert heat pump, but as you know, if all the things, kind of stack up, typically, the the trainee or whoever the professional comes in to do the quote or actual installation. Typically, people are very honest, but then there's also the risk, right? Because you don't want some strangers comes in and see all the I don't well it's not like diamond or gold bars, but there's still lots of value in it. So if I use up all the space, then imagine that, hey, finally I save enough to install a heat pump or aircon or whatever that I want to do with the room. That I have to within a very short time get everything out, cover it up, put it somewhere. I mean, if it's not stacked up too high, I can just cover it up. But right now, the situation is everything stacked up so high that I don't like. You can't really cover it. Even you cover it, kind of give this away. So yeah, so let's see how it goes. But first, I've got like spare VIP points, and I've got sets that I want that would reach a threshold, and I do have plan to get the natural museum. So it's a gift with purchase that I just can't pass up. So yeah, I've got I'm glad that I was able to get this one, because to be honest, the reselling market is already like selling at like $60 It's absolutely not a reasonable price, right? So yeah, if you spend $60, it's gonna be way better to spend that money on some other sets that you want. Even though this seems to be turned out to be a very good gift with purchase, but just let like there's nothing exclusive in this one except the sticker sheet. Talking about the sticker sheets, where is my sticker sheet? Finally out. Whoa, luckily it's here. Freaked me out. I thought, oh, there's no sticker sheet. Anyway, so if you really just want to have the food truck, you can actually get the parts, um, and then do it on your own. You don't have to, you don't even need to be having the same color scheme. So lots of parts are fairly common. So yeah, there's no need for you to rush out or pay the extra premium to get this. But it will be a bonus if you have expensive set that you want and the timing is right. That's why I didn't pre-order the museum when they announced last year, because if you have look at all the photo and stuff, they kind of accidentally gave away, hey, there's a gift with purchase coming, but because they start pre-order in November and this set hasn't been announced yet, so there wasn't that this particular gift with purchase. So yeah, sometimes just don't rush buying the set day one, because nothing is like limited. It's not like, hey, the Comic Con stuff that only have like what producing like 400 of them or something like that. So yeah, never rush to buy any Lego set day one unless you really want it to experience the set, first day. Because for me, right, even I buy day one, it's likely that I'm not going to open it for the next 2 years. So, what's the point? But that's just me. Obviously, there will be times that, hey, I bought it and I just want, like, for example, the monkey hit set, the Megapolis City that I just built. Most of those set because there's specific theme that I really want to see the actual product. So I actually, there are always some set that, hey, I bought day one and I open it, but most of the time it's like Yeah, I'll just wait. Ooh, some sirens going out there. They're not catching me. That's fine. I didn't break the law. I'm a very law-abiding citizen. So yeah. Anyway, um, yeah. So I'm making quite good progress. I think today's building video will be quite short. I mean, it's a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes video too long, uh, it can be boring, right? Uh, it's I'm not Taylor Swift. It's not like there's so many follower or fans, right? So it's like nobody want. Well, yeah, like let's just put in simple terms. It's like, hey, nobody care. If I talk stuff that is not related to Lego, right? Um, but here we are, just building the stuff, and back when it's done, well, like it just felt like a breeze compared to some of the bigger set that I built lately, right? Because those sets usually take me 15-20 minutes to build one bag, but well, of course, this one is a much more simpler set, so that's okay. Anyway, so here's back to remember that I mentioned about, hey, last week play football, got injured, and then need to go. Well, more like there's an old injury, kind of swell up a little bit, and then I got kicked again in football last week, and need to see the doctor. So everything kind of finished, and indeed I got referred to a specialist. Still haven't worked out the cost to remove this swelling, because there's some uh, bleeding underneath, a little bit of infection from an earlier injury. So, well, there are going to be, some unexpected expenses. Like today, there were, not were, but they're still active. There are quite a few good deals on new Lego sets, but because I don't know what's the cost of fixing the problem, so I can't just I want to buy this, and because it was a good deal, and again just you know just buy it or something like that, right? Um, we'll see how it goes, because there's some actual pretty good deal right now. Um, we'll see. I think I'll know like the total cost of the treatment and things on Monday. Hopefully not too expensive, because if it's too expensive, then someone either keep cooking the super thanks, or buy the Lego listing that I listed on the local sites. Because otherwise I won't be afford stuff that I want. There's no shame on asking something like this, right? Never know. I always have the idea on they always cite on having an initiative, getting people to donate money. But yeah, there are a couple of ones that I want to try, because I have an idea. It's like, hey, if there's so many people around the world, if individuals just give me $1, right? Potentially, it can be life changing. I don't need story. I'm not like needing or someone empathy or something like that, right? I'm just telling the truth. Like, just a normal person want to see if something uh, could change, right? But that was just like something that I had thought of, um, but it never really ended up trying to execute. It's just nonsense. Maybe I should try. But anyway, got a few stickers. I thought I mean, the sticker design is nice, but I thought, hey, the dashboard here. Oh, okay, this is actually not a dashboard. I think this is just, yeah, this is the temperature control on the grill. So that's good. I think the hot dog will taste pretty nice because it's a grilled sausage rather than boiled sausage. I'm not saying, boiled sausage is not good. I mean, if the sausage itself is good, then even boiled is nice. But having a hot dog, right? I much prefer something. Uh, what is the right word to describe? But like something grilled or barbecue compared to something boiled, right? It's just the extra taste from flame, and it just tastes different. So I much prefer hot dog on a grill or barbecue than boiled sausage. Anyway, it's actually pretty cool with some very nice detail inside. I can't really show you here, but as usual, after I build the set, I'm gonna make a video or to look at all the details of the set. But there are actually quite a few condiments container underneath, so it's more like the storage space. So this is something really nice. You really don't see this often in a typical food truck build. And yeah, I think so far so good. I mean, it's a nice color, and they use this core to I think this fries. Pretty sure it's fries, not necessarily cheese or any other stuff, but these are fries. I'm pretty sure. So this is pretty cool. Hmm. Yeah. So far, so good. Okay, it's left-hand drive. To be honest, I can make it right-hand drive if I want to. I think I did once with one of the Lego bus that I intentionally kind of built in a opposite way. So the bus turns out to be right-hand drive instead of left-hand drive. If you're not aware, in New Zealand we driving the same direction as United Kingdom. So yes, we have right-hand drive car instead of left-hand drive like in the US or Europe. So yeah, but I'll follow the instruction this time. I have no intention to add my own twist into this set, but so far it's pretty cool. The other thing, like with the traditional Lego steering wheel, you can't really have a realistic dashboard, right? Because it's just not able to do it. So usually, kind of they have some other piece behind it. And then we've got some drinks. So they don't just sell hot dog. They also sell drinks. So that's good. Always nice to see, and the way um, they create the drink bottle is some building or some design that I have never experienced before, and I think it's pretty nice. This piece kind of originally introduced from the Lego minifigure series as a piece to let you pose the minifigure to be like jumping or slightly levitated. But it turns out there are lots of uses uh, in this piece. Like if you build some of the more recent set, like it's not just the clear part. They release a couple of color variations, and yeah, there are like lots of interesting way to use the piece. Uh, so yeah, it's a good piece. And again, today or in this particular food truck, they have another very innovative way on utilizing the piece, which is always good. And of course, you need a tray here to selling the hot dogs to people. But I think if I do it the right hand drive, then everything kind of shift. But I don't think I need to shift right. But anyway, I'm not doing that today, so let's just forget about it. And then we start, building the rest of the food truck. Food truck. What piece am I missing? Okay, not missing a piece. I just couldn't find it. Considering the number of pieces and the size, that actually really a lot of small details kind of incorporate into this. So really appreciate that. And hopefully my camera or my phone battery is enough, because I was doing some other stuff and the battery kind of getting below 50%. So I mean, it's good that I'm building a smaller set. It's not gonna take that long to complete the building. And funny enough, if you have saw my Instagram post, and yeah, so the warehouse New Zealand kind of matching the Kmart New Zealand price. So the new burger food truck is having a really great price. I actually bought it today, or before I start filming. I'm thinking maybe I can do like build two set at once. But in the end, I gave up just because I end up spending too much time on doing other stuff, and then realize that, oh whoa, it's already past 10 p.m. If I try to build two, then it will be quite late in the evening. I mean, it's Saturday tomorrow. Don't really need to worry about overslept too much, but still really want to get some more sleep, because I think I really lack sleep in the past 6 months or so, which also contribute to getting injury when playing football. Okay, and what's next? There's some interesting way on building this. I think this is the front. No, actually, this is the back bumper. Yep, back bumper. All right. Really interesting. No joke. No, like really honest feedback. The way the truck is constructed is really different compared to like the usual food truck that you get. So this is a good thing. So like allows you to have a refreshing experience, even though it's a small set. And I think this one, in terms of the enjoyment in building, I think this is better than the moving truck from last year. That's how I feel about it. Having said that, though, I think the moving truck, although the build not as interesting as this one, but the moving truck, I think the whole feature of you having all the furniture and have a specific way to fit into the moving truck. I think that is something that this set cannot surpass, because that is something unique to that set. And it's not just about building or things looking nice. It's just a pretty cool play feature. Because although like it's if you use the default furniture and stuff, there's only one way you can fit them all in, but it opens up the opportunity. Okay, let's say if you have some other furniture, like how do you design the furniture, or how can you or take one piece out so you get some extra room to maneuver. So like how do you rearrange that, right? That is something quite unique for that moving truck from last year. And if you want more details of that Lego moving truck, I do have a video, so feel free to go take a look if you want. Additional support is always appreciated. So yeah, but this one, I really like the color so far and some of the details within the truck. And now I think we're building the front bumper. Okay. So yeah, it's always nice to get some, cool. I made a mistake. Even small set like this, I think mistake. But yeah, back to the conversation. I think it's always nice to get some cool gift with purchase like this. We have quite a few, I think, in the past few years. I really like that sailboat. That one is really nice, but even that one has a much smaller threshold. But of course, it's a few years ago without all the issue across the world, right? So it make total sense. But yeah, this one, I think this one, the threshold still not as bad as some of the like last year. Each quarter have the House of the World. That was like 420 New Zealand dollar threshold. That was insane. I think if it's like 3 or 4 years ago, even it's 420, I would have spent the money and just try to get the gift with purchase, even though I might not be interested in it. Just getting the gift with purchase for the sake of it. But I have seen change to be able to control what I spend on a little bit more. So yeah, hopefully the gift with purchase this year have a more reasonable threshold. But given that this is already 330, right? Just need to be prepared. And I wonder, what kind of cool gift with purchase we're gonna get this year. Because in the past 2 years, there's some really good gift with purchase, like the Forestman Hideout. What's the other one? The Chain Good War one with all the chimpanzee. Those are pretty cool gift with purchase in my opinion. And sometimes I'm a bit biased because I like deal with minifigures. So sometimes they have some really cool gift with purchase, but without the minifigure. Then usually I might not rate it as high. But unfortunate. What? It's already finished. Back to this. Quite a bit of spare pieces though. Well, it looks like I'm fine. Anyway, where we got to? Gift with purchase. Gift with purchase. I forgot what I want to say. Anyway, but yeah, gift with purchase. Let's see what will we get this year. It's always nice to get nice gift, right? Sometimes they do have some non-minifigure one, but at the moment I think I would just skip off those. I think the licensed one is the one sometimes, especially I'm a Marvel fan, right? So the Marvel one I really want to get. But like the Avengers Tower, of course I couldn't afford it when it's first announced last year, so I missed out on the Marvel Taxi. it doesn't have any like exclusive parts or something like that. But it's a it's good, nice small set to get extra outriders. Um, I'm not actively into army building, but like if those army characters or army minifigures, it's always nice to get extra. Um, but then I don't really have like set up to display. It's always just within my head. Hey, if I do this, it will look great or something like that. Anyway, we've got the logo of the food truck is hot dogs and snacks. Uh, so not having any sticker nightmare today because these are all solid, not the transparent types, so it's a lot easier to align. So that's good. And how come? Did I miss something? Oh, okay. Nearly made another mistake. Nearly. Mistake in building Lego is a pretty common thing, so don't worry too much. It happens from time to time. Just don't make it happen as often as me, and you'll be fine. And I think we're approaching the end of the build soon. There's only another bag left. Lots of small details that is very interesting, to be honest. Although this is a small set, so might not have much to talk about apart from going into little details. And to be honest, some of the details I should have just filmed it while building it. It's going to be very hard to see unless I have some kind of special camera to kind of go inside. Otherwise, it's very hard to let people see what exactly inside. It's something to think about, like going forward, if I need to make a video, how I can make the video better. Right now there's lots of constraints, so can't. I mean, as I mentioned, like in over a few weeks ago, my hobby is not in filming. So of course, in terms of spending the time in getting better equipment or learning different ways of editing, it's not my priority. But having said that, there's something that might be able to improve. Like sometimes I have to, use my hand to move around the cam to show like different angle and stuff. But as you know, in my multiple conversations in the past, that one um, one thing that makes it hard for me to apply stick is because my hands often shake. So that also contribute to, hey, sometimes I'm trying to hold steady, but there's still a little bit shaking. So yeah, like could be like there's some small stuff that I can do to improve the overall viewing experience. But yeah, it's something that I want to think about. Is one main thing is I don't want to increase the time in filming, because the whole point is to enjoy Lego and capture the moment I enjoy Lego and kind of share my opinion and having a conversation rather than make it Oscar-winning short film on building Lego. That isn't my intention. Imagine that, right? Winning Academy Awards. You have to be, a very unique idea to get to that point, and also has a message. I don't think my video has much important messages. It's more like, hey, this set is cool, hey, go buy it or something like that. It's, you know, feels like a marketing tool, and actually probably it is. It's just that I'm not being sponsored or anything, so becoming, hey, it's just me doing my stuff rather than trying to sell something, because I'm not trying to sell things here, but it seems like I'm one step too low, right? This kind, oh no, not one step slow, it just not aligned properly. Oops, I just hit my mics. Sorry about that. Often I forgot where my mic is and then end up hitting it and then generate some very disturbing noise. Anyway, my voice not that good today. I'm not sure if it's to do with the antibiotics I've been prescribed. Anyway, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. And just need to build the roof. Originally, I thought, hey, maybe finish this. I can just go and film the review. But I'm feeling a bit tired today, so I might just finish and go to bed. Because getting some rest is so important. So I might just do that after finish building this. And then finally we get to back 4, and it seems like there's too many extra pieces. In fact, yes, I miss putting these 2 pieces in. Okay, and finally back 4, and then the last back. It has been a while since I'm progressing at this speed, because normally it would take nearly an hour to get all this done. One thing though, like, when you build vehicles and stuff, you got like wheels and tires and stuff. Typically, they kind of show you the final step. Hey, you need to put the wheels on and you put the tires on. I usually skip that because I know, hey, if you have wheels and tires, you just need to put it in. I tend to have the wheel and the tire built before I continue or follow the instruction booklet. I find this a lot more efficient. I don't know what you think, but this is what I do typically. Build the tire and wheel first before move on to the main build. So there's another minifigure with the earpiece on. Yeah. So this is the $5 printed tile. So I think from last year they kind of updated the print. To be honest, I much prefer the older style compared to the new style. And yeah, here we are, and kind of start building the roof. This is actually pretty cool. Like, is the window like open and close, and I really like the design of this. It looks really nice. I mean, do you prefer a brick built curtain or do you prefer a fabric one? Because it has its own benefit. Let me know in the comments. I don't know if even myself, I don't know the preference for this one. The brick built one looks really nice, but at the same time, having a fabric one also gives you a different types of elegance, I would say. So yeah, do you prefer a brick built curtain or do you prefer a fabric curtain? Either way is good. I mean, the brick built one, if it's designed nicely and have a good shape, and not bad. But I think the fabric one will look a more natural, obviously. Hey, no matter what it is, it wouldn't stop us continue to do the cover or curtain here. Just need to make sure that I don't make mistake, because this type of mistakes, once you made it, this I wouldn't say it's hard to fix, but it hurts your finger. Because it's all small piece. You've got the pole here, and then it's kind of all stuck together. And because it's small, so if you need to pull it apart, then it really hurts the finger. I don't like hurting my finger. Because anyway, it seems like I made a mistake. Right? Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Seems like it is what it is. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. But this is the other half of the curtain. I mean, the shape looks pretty good, to be honest. And we're nearly there, so let's just focus on getting this built, and then I think I will just go have a sleep or something like that. I think I'm feeling a bit drowsy right now. I'm not sure why. Let's hope everything's gonna be okay. I don't want to get sick. Yeah. All right. The wind is pretty strong outside. I think soon there will be another storm. When the what's that? When the wind is strong and weather is not nice, that means that it won't be that hot tonight. But this is actually pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe this one I would prefer. Brick view. But unfortunately, I didn't get all the molding spot aligned, so it looks really not smooth. Ah, should have paid more attention. Anyway, so we can just stick the roof onto the fan like this. We can close it, or we can open it. It will remain open. This is a really nice food truck. So I will not regret that I spend the money on a big set just to get this. Well, I didn't just. I mean, the set that I bought really also won. So let me put it this way: I'm really happy with the result. And sometimes you do get a gift with purchase, and it's just so disappointing, and if you got a second one, then you would just sell it. And that's good. And you got the table for people to enjoy the hot dog and with some condiments at the back. So this is also a very nice touch. And then, so small. Okay, so it's just right here. So if you take out the condiment, you can just close it up. But I wish, I wish something to hold these two pieces together, because that means, uh, because it's one long piece and this one doesn't get something to connect it, so it won't fall apart, but you see, you can make it like this, which I don't really like. This is a small thing. I'm not saying, hey, it's a deal breaker. It's just like, yeah, that just irritates me just because of my personality. I wonder how you can fix that. I don't think it can be fixed or improved unless they create a new piece that is 1x4 rather than 1x2. And then we now building the roof. Okay. We're nearly there. Sorry about that air. This also to do with me starting to lose my focus because I think I really need to go to bed. All right. Got the roof done. It's a pretty nice roof. Yeah, so, oops, just dropped the hot dog. Let's just put the roof on, then I put the hot dog back on the side. You see, you don't have to put on the ties anymore because I already finished building that. Yeah, this is a really nice food truck. And then what I like about it is also like a quite refreshing building experience as well. And now we're just building the sign for the shop. I got it right. And then this side is the other one. Do it the other way around. And we can just connect it like this. And another smart way on creating those typical sign. And looks like they have a deal here. So if you got a ticket, then you get a free drink. That's how it connects to the Natural Museum set. So I think if you go to a museum and you've got the tickets, then you can get a free drink. And then the other side is the menu. So you've got drink, you've got fries, and you've got hot dog. So there are a couple of small things that is really nice in this small gift purchase. Now, does it worth $330? Um, if you don't have an expensive set to buy to help you get through the threshold, and you kind of force yourself to get to the threshold. Well, I'll tell you in the review video. You can just say, why not tell me now? Well, I want to link this video to the in-depth look of the set, right? So if I talk too much here, then what's the point of looking at? I mean, of course, the review video will have closer look, right? But I don't want to repeat myself too much anyway. I think we finished building it, and yeah, got the truck here selling hot dog, the sign, the merchant, and the customer. So yeah, that's a pretty quick deal, and I think I'm gonna stop here and go to bed earlier than in the past. This is like the day that I don't feel Lego. I usually just start watching TV, and then end up quite late. So yeah, we'll finish the day and go to bed early.